Hello everyone, my name is Michael Kirkchin and welcome to P-Bolic Notes. Today is Wednesday, March 30th, 2022, and welcome to my channel. What I'll be talking about today is do a follow-up with the last video that we had put as far as what Bitcoin had done with the 20-week SMA and 21-week EMA. And today's video, I'll be looking at what happened with Ethereum during those same time periods that Bitcoin was in its positive band, meaning that each time that Bitcoin crossed the 20-week SMA and 21-week EMA, how did Ethereum's performance occur? The reason why I'm looking at this is because just recently Bitcoin went again, it just crossed again the 20-week SMA and 21-week EMA. And if past performance is going to be an indication of what the future would be, this could be a very bullish signal for Ethereum. Before I get started, I'd like to do a full disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a holder of both these tokens, Bitcoin and Ethereum. And whatever I'm sharing with you here is my personal investments. So please take everything with a grain of salt and do your own research and double check with your own advisors before doing anything. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, so that way you can also get future notifications and also updates each time that I post a new video. Let me get started right now by sharing with you my computer screen. So let me just do a quick recap of where things were at with Bitcoin. And if we look at where it's at as far as the moving averages, you see here that right over here, these two bands over here are the 20-week SMA weekly chart and the 21-week EMA, the exponential moving average. And right now we just crossed with Bitcoin above these indicators. So in the past, as you recall, the last video that we had done, we had basically looked at how was Bitcoin's performance during those windows. And as we went back to all those days in the past where Bitcoin actually was having this kind of performance, meaning that every single time that Bitcoin had gone right above these 20-week SMA and the 21-week EMA, we had kind of looked at what happened to Bitcoin during those periods. And we had realized that actually investing every single time that an investor put money into Bitcoin during those windows that Bitcoin was starting to go above its 20-week SMA and 21-week EMA, every single time was a winner in the past. Obviously, there's not financial advice. Just because this was happening in the past does not mean it's to be happening also in the future, but still it's very interesting. So as we look at how this was, we noticed that basically with Bitcoin, during those windows, every single time an investor did this investment, the returns were excellent. I mean, this one had a return of 4% in 1.5 months, a parabolic return of over 1,700% in 27 months. This one was within 6 months, 260%. I mean, look at his returns. These are phenomenal yields for the investor. I mean, almost non-comparable to anything else out there. 45% over here in 2 months, 13% annual in 2020. And the last one was August 9 to November 9, which was a return of 50%. During the same periods, what I did was I then said, let me look and see what's Ethereum doing during the same windows. So as we look at Ethereum's daily chart, I basically went and I looked at how was Ethereum behaving during those windows. So if I bring back this Excel file, I'm using Coinbase for my ETH/USD indicator, and on Coinbase, Ethereum goes back to something in the range of 2016, which is probably where Ethereum actually began as a token, 2015, 2016, something around there. So if we go to Ethereum and figure out what price was Ethereum during those dates, basically starts us from April 1, 2019, and then it goes to January 2020, April 2020, August 2021, and March 2022, which is the new one that we just started this week. So if you look at what Ethereum did from April 1st, 2019 to September 23rd, 2019, which is the exact same window, which is right over here, matching Bitcoin as Bitcoin was in its bull market band, meaning that basically Bitcoin was above the 20-week SMA and 21-week EMA. We realized that, but as we look at Ethereum during the same window, going from April 1st, 2019, which is going to be something over here, April 1st, 2019, which is right over here. Let's find this date. It puts us at an approximate price range of something around $132, and until September 23rd, 2019. So we'll go fast forward until September 23rd. We see that during this time period, from between those dates, Ethereum went from 133 to 192. So I did this exercise for the other dates as well, meaning that the other dates, which were January 7, 2020 to March 2nd, 2020. Obviously, these are things that we can maybe do ourselves for one more date. So if you look at January 7, 2020, Ethereum was at a price range of something in the range of approximately, right over here, it was in the range of around something approximately at hovering between let's say $138, and then until March 2nd, Ethereum was, if once you go to March 2nd, 2020, then Ethereum was in the range of here we are. So if I go to January 7, 2020, Ethereum's price was in the range of right over here. So it was something in the range of around $138. And as we fast forward to March the 2nd of 2020, then Ethereum's price was something in the range of approximately right over here, something in the range of around $190. So that means during I'm sorry, it was 219. So on March 2nd, 2020, Ethereum was at the price of around $219 right over here. So I've done the exercise, and obviously you can do it yourselves as well with the Ethereum chart. And obviously it's not exact science. The best way to get the actual numbers would be just to do the historical chart of the Ethereum. But if you look at it this way, we see that from April 1st, 2019 to September 23rd, Ethereum's yield was 89% during those 6 months. This obviously the annual yield. And then from January 7th, 2020 to March 2nd, 2020, so in those small time span of 2 months, the return was 58%. Annual would have been over 300%. April 27, 2020 to May 10, 2021, 1,909% annual. And August 9, 2021 till November 9, 2021, annual APY would have been at 194%. So today, Ethereum on March 28th was approximately at $3,300. That's why it's, in my opinion, obviously this is not a guarantee, and you got to do as an investor your own analysis. But in my opinion, it looks like when Ethereum was at the price of approximately 3,302 on March 28th, it looks like we may be getting into a bull cycle for Ethereum as we compare to Bitcoin. And we realize that since Bitcoin right now is getting into its bull market territory, where Bitcoin now is going to be above its 20-week SMA and 21-week EMA, then judging by what Ethereum did in the past, those exact same windows, there's a good possibility that we may be also in Ethereum bull cycle as well, meaning that Ethereum should be, in theory, behaving very well as long as Bitcoin remains and Bitcoin stays above this 20-week SMA and the 21-week EMA indicators. So we'll be paying a close attention to this and see how this works over the next little while. If I look at what Ethereum is doing right now as far as the markets, I've gone to Into the Block. Into the Block is a great site that does the on-chain analysis. On-chain analysis stuff are a little tricky because just because people are holding tokens in their wallets, it doesn't mean that it's 100% accurate, because somebody can have transfers done to multiple wallets, or somebody can be just having many tokens and send them to many different wallets. The on-chain analysis will not know what exactly is going on. It would just see it as different wallets. So mean that this data, take it as information only, but don't swear by it because it may be inaccurate. But if you look at what's going on with Ethereum as far as the on-chain analysis, At the Ethereum price today, which is at approximately $3,412 US, at this price, 81% of the addresses are in the money. So this is very, very positive. And meanwhile, only 15% of the holders are out of the money. So meaning that most people are making money with Ethereum at these price ranges. And if we go down to what would happen when Ethereum hovers at approximately, let's say, 2,898 to 2,925, if it's in those price ranges, okay, then what that means is that of the investors that basically bought Ethereum during these windows, meaning that they bought it between 2,898 to 2,925, that of those investors, 61% are in the money and 39% are out of the money. So those are guys who came late to the game buying Ethereum. So from those guys, 40% are out of the money. And as you go down and see what's going on with the actual historical in and out of the money, we notice that the Ethereum holders were doing very well during those windows. So let's say from January 2021 all the way to here at approximately November 2021, everybody was in the green, everyone was making money, which is great. Since then, it took a little dip, and now it looks like we're going back up again with the greens. We're back up to people making money. So I'm paying attention to all this, and we're going to see how things work out basically with Ethereum over the next little while. And as long as Bitcoin remains above its bull market territory, meaning that as long as Bitcoin does remain, well, I'll look at an easier chart here. As long as Bitcoin does remain above this 20-week SMA and the 21-week EMA, then in theory, based on what Ethereum has done in the past, Ethereum as well should be staying positive and being in this positive territory. Let's keep an eye on all this and hope for the best. And please do your own research, and whatever I'm sharing with you here, just take for information purposes only. And let's all hope that things stay positive for all of us in the cryptocurrency space. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye. Bye-bye.